main symbol of the Occupy Parliament protests was the pigs. Piglets and a mother pig. The protesters, drawn from various civil society groups, carried blood in jerrycans, which they poured right at Parliament's front gate for the pigs to lick. A perfect display, according to them, of what the MPs had turned into. The climax, according to the protesters, was when MPs collectively plotted to disband the Constitutional Salaries and Remuneration Commission for adjusting their pay downwards.
Our MPs are here.
Nguruwe inamaanisha ulafi, being greedy. Sasa huo ndio mfano wa bunge wa sasa.
What they're asking is very unreasonable. We are a poor country and 60% of our people eat one meal a day. We have a lot of poverty.
So this issue is to say, we see you and we watch you, and we will stand up to you and we'll fight you as much as we can. And that it won't be easy. It won't be easy for you to do what you want the way you want. This country has changed. People have changed.
This is what members of Parliament would meet as they entered Parliament. The names of all the MPs had been typed on the board, and when they started streaming in midday, protesters forced them to sign against their names, this being a promise to end their alleged unreasonable demands. This visibly offended members of Parliament who were driving in.
The problem is you can't come and call us gurues, nanini. There is democracy on both ways. If you demolish the democracy on one way, surely you're bringing the rule of animal farm here.
You should not teach us about due process. They are the ones who are trying to turn Kenya into a banana republic.
But the situation turned ugly when anti-riot police swung to action. Running battles ensued. The protesters were surrounded on the ground and watched from above. Occupy Parliament protest was not going to be a walk in the park for the protesters, and that much they knew. Some of those who survived a beating landed themselves in a jail cell adjacent to Parliament. But even there, their voices were not muffled. Occasionally, the streets were cleared, and policemen took the opportunity to drive away the mother pig and her piglets. But within minutes, the crowd surged back, with some daring protesters returning their pigs to their original station. Meanwhile, the police water tanks left the scene to refill. When they came back, the crowds dispersed instantly. A quick cleanup followed afterwards, with the M-pigs being loaded into a police truck as the blood was washed away. The protesters began mid-morning with a prayer at Uhuru Park's Freedom Corner.
Oh God, save Kenya from this war colony.
And then proceeded peacefully to the Tomboya Street and finally to Harambee Avenue, which led the protesters to Parliament's entrance. After all has been said and done, Occupy Parliament protesters hope that their voice has been heard loud and clear, that there will be no more clamour for pay hike, at least among the MPs. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Live at 9 at the Parliament buildings, Nairobi.